NFL 21.
We're in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns.
Set to kick off.
The Browns kicker, Cody Parkey, all set, and off we go from First Energy Stadium. On the return, it's Taylor. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. I got you.
On first and 10, Newton. And right away, he lost the football. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Again, Newton. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Devin Asiasi. 31 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over first and 10.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now first and 10 at their own 26. The drive starts with a completion left side and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 42.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time, and that'll bring up second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Nick Folk.
And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back.
Oh, this is blocked. It's picked up a live ball here, remember. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
That's good.
It's a big play there for the Browns. 47 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play. And guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. On the return, it's Taylor. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Come on, man. Come on.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd and 12, Newton on the left side, a catch by White. Now White lost the football, and I think the Browns got it. They did. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Devin McCourty picks it off. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, Newton again. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
Pass complete. Fumble.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, Mayfield dancing to his left. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Meanwhile, here's a shot for the end zone right away, but it's incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Browns have taken the lead. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the 2nd try.
On the return, it's Taylor. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Patriots.
Mike 56, Mike.
From the 50, Newton. Throw caught here by Bird.
Newton's pass.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the Browns' 40-yard line.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, New England.
Here's White. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
James
That good for 22 and a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
It's a gain of 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Donovan Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. These 2 teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
11 yards there, first down. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. 23 yards, the final tally. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Out of the gun, they run him with Hunt. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go again.
Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Nick Chubb as the first half is winding down. And the Browns have retaken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, it's Taylor. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
20.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins, but it's going to be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
41-yard line.
Check 93.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
56 is the mic.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Now it's Newton.
And 6 yards.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anderson Aho. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Newton's
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. Going deep here for Landry. And that's caught inside the 30.
That's good.
And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 26 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there, but the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. Out. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
Baker Mayfield sacked.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. Does the big boy have the juice? And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
Touchdown, Browns.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Parkey with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return, it's Taylor. And able to get this out to the 25.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Patriots.
Check, 93's the mic, 93.
On the ground is Michelle. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
On the carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
First down, New England.
Out of the gun, Newton. Throw left side complete. That's White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Newton throwing again. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
New England.
56, check 56. Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run.
Throwing is Newton. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. From the gun, Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Newton's pass.
Demir Bird there to make the grab. And the Patriots get a score closer.
Extra point.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got a touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Donovan Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over first and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over first.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
We got this.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's White.
Newton's pass.
Not much there, only a yard. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he can. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. 30. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Newton's pass.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. He's at the 30, 10, and he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown, and now a 2-point conversion, and we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Got a man open. That's Harry. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
They'll take over first and 10.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one